Hi, it's AJ Miller. I'd like to share my 5 steps in the right direction for servant and ethical leadership today. Without further ado, I'd like to get right into it. Step one, I'd like to volunteer for a position that emphasizes the values and importance of servant leadership. This looks something like just consistently showing up where with an others first mentality, and there has to be a main moral to the job because in servant leadership, it is all about putting others first. So my personal take is you could do a church job, volunteer for a local park to pick up trash and clean up, but something that emphasizes my ability to help others in a leadership position. Step two, I want to be immersed in an ethical or servant leadership occupation. So I want to walk the walk. Servant and ethical leaders maintain a high level of moral integrity. So, although I am a teacher now, I would like to continually improve by either moving upward into administration or higher education within the next 10 years. And if it's not teaching, if it's not education, I'd like to find a ethical position in somewhere like finance or somewhere I can thrive. So, without further ado, I'll get into step three. I kind of use this as a he must grow, I must disappear kind of. I've took it from Greenleaf, but the idea is I want to take on a project or opportunity that extends me outside of my comfort zone, and it shows the work I'm doing is more important than me being the one who's doing it. So it could be extracurricular at school. It could be like presenting at a conference, a paper. I could be making a presentation, but it shows that the work itself is more important than who I am as a person. Step four in this process, I want to be decisive. Servant leaders are often thought as weak or indecisive, but like we know that's untrue because servant leaders are optimistic and positive. So I want to be working at the same position or program, and I want to see employees or followers like improve over that time. I want to see improvement. It could be something as simple as me being a coach for a team or teaching at the same school, but I want to be decisive in the sense that I'm staying there and I'm improving and serving others and taking the time to have a meaningful impact or effect at the place I'm working. And last but not least, step five is sticking to my morals. Ethical leaders, they make choices to do things based on the common good. I want to add one thing to my calendar that improves the common good. I thought of this as within my own family, like being a good leader by showing up and being there for others. I want to take into consideration the needs of those around me because I think a leader, a good, effective, ethical leader has to maintain those morals. So how can I be a better brother, a son, a nephew, a cousin? It could be as simple as going to like a sporting event for a family member, or like a recital or an event to graduation. But adding those things continually to my calendar so that they can reflect me as a servant and ethical leader in the world. So those are my 5 steps. I'll go ahead and kind of read off to you my sources or where I got it from. One of the first sources I got was I talked about is Greenleaf's book on servant leadership. That was one of the main sources I used for this project. I also looked at an article by Haler and Martin in 2018. That was the servant leadership theory, opportunities for additional theoretical integration. Another source I used, Canavesi and Manelli, written in 2022. It was Servant Leadership, a Systematic Lit Review and Network Analysis. And Kirk in 2024 wrote, What is Ethical Leadership and Why is it Important? And that source, Harvard Division of Continuing Education. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Dr. Uden, for this class and helping me become a more effective servant and ethical leader. And I look forward to maybe talking in the future. And I just want to say thanks again for this class. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.